Alright, these will be the notes for what we're going to call 4-3 recursive rules. Alright, when we were on 4-1, we talked about 3 different notations, and those are the notations we're going to use for recursive rules. We talked about f of n, which means now. Okay, that's the term that we're on currently. F of n plus 1 means next. It's the next term in the sequence. And f of n minus 1, which means previous. Okay, that is the term before the term that we're on now. Okay, when we write recursive rules, there are 2 methods. The first method we refer to as next now. It's not an official name for it, but Mrs. Davis and Ms. Pixley feel like it describes it very well. So that's what we use. When you write a recursive rule, the first thing you have to do every time is list f of 1. So we would say f of 1 is whatever the first term is, and then it's going to follow the format f of n plus 1 equals f of n plus d, which is why we call it the next now method. The other way to write a recursive rule is now previous. And just like next now, the first thing we have to list is that f of 1 equals, again, whatever the first term is. Okay, and then using now previous, it would be f of n equals f of n minus 1 plus d. D, again, being common difference. Okay, some examples. It says write the first 5 terms. So we have given f of 1 equals 1, and f of n equals f of n minus 1 minus 3. 1 is the first term, and negative 3 is the common difference. So we can use that common difference to list the first 5 terms as 1, negative 2, negative 5, negative 8, and negative 11. Okay. On number 2, given is f of 1 equals 21, and f of n plus 1 equals f of n plus 4. And we know, again, that plus 4 is the common difference. So using given, we have 21 being the first term, and the difference being plus 4. So our next term is 25, 29, 33, 37. All right. On your homework, you're going to have to be able to write explicit and recursive rules. So let's practice that a little bit again. Remember, explicit rules follow the format f of n equals f of 0 plus d. So for my explicit, I would have f of n equals, if my first term is 4, my common difference is 3, my 0 term would be 1 plus 3n. That's f of 0 plus dn. For next now, the first thing I have to list is f of 1, and in this case it's 4, which was given. and we're doing next now. So f of n plus 1 equals f of n plus 3, which is the common difference. If I use now previous, again I have to list f of 1 equals 4, and then I say f of n equals f of n minus 1 plus 3. It's two ways to basically say the same thing. For number 2, the explicit rule, we have f of n equals, because f of 1 is 18 and the common difference is negative 2, the zero term is going to be 20 and then minus 2n. For next now, list f of 1 equals 18. So f of n plus 1 equals f of n minus 2. For the now previous, again we have to list f of 1. So f of 1 equals 18. Excuse me. And f of n equals f of n minus 1 minus 2. For example number 3, I wasn't outright told what 1 and d is, but we're given the sequence 21, 17, 13, 9, 5. So from this I can get obviously both. So for my explicit, I have f of n equals, my common difference here is minus 4 or negative 4, which is going to make my zero term 25 and then minus 4n. For the next now, I'm going to list f of 1 as 21 and f of n plus 1 equals f of n minus 4. For the now previous, again I'm going to list f of 1 equals 21 and f of n equals f of n minus 1 minus 4. Your homework tonight is the recursive rules worksheet.